Hey guys, good morning. This is Erin from Earth Healer Movement. If it's afternoon or evening, that's fine as well. It doesn't have to be morning. I just took a shower and it is actually the afternoon. I worked really late last night and I'm not feeling too good. I'm putting this e.l.f. This smells like brown sugar. It's an exfoliating. It says lip exfoliator. Oh, I thought it said like 100% or something, but it doesn't. It's from e.l.f. So I'm just gonna leave that on as I do my makeup. Before I even started to film, I was thinking to myself that I really don't feel good and I feel like drained. And I don't feel like I'm in like that good of a spot right now. So I was kind of thinking that like I don't want to film. But right now I'm getting just pushed through it. And that's why I started to film, is just push through. Oh, I was going to tell you guys that I might stop filming. But I'm just going to push through it. And just, today I just needed more rest, and I was able to do some stretches and things and just go at a slower pace so I can just like reset my body, like get out of that fight or flight mode, that kind of like stress which collects cortisol and like stress in your body. And I was able to watch some videos and things that like Billy Carson and biohacks and stuff like that, and I'm gonna have to try some different methods for healing my body, because I feel like stress in my midsection. There's a lot of stress, a lot. So it's hard for me to like work out because I feel like a lot of soreness, and it doesn't feel good. Like, it feels good, but I just want to get back to when I was younger and how I used to feel, but I don't know if that's even possible, but I'm going to say it is possible. It is possible to heal, completely heal. And I'm going to try some things and get rid of some other things, because I don't think like chiropractic is very healthy. Like, that could like pinch your nerve and cause like in your neck and cause like paralyzation and stuff like that. So that's why I never did it. But I was trying to be open-minded and just like try different things to see if what worked. And I don't like the Forward Healthcare Pod thing, so I'm gonna try to, I have to cancel my memberships and things. I've been cutting my hair to get rid of the dry ends and stuff, but just a little bit at a time. But I am doing it consistently, so this is like pretty good compared to what it used to be like. The ends used to be like more, there was more like stragglers. It wasn't like so thick at the ends, if you know what I mean. So just taking one step at a time and just trying. I also was feeling like I need to go for a walk. I need to maybe just take the day off and just relax and like, I don't really know. I need to work out. I just feel, every day I feel stressed. Every day I have to work and provide for my family. So that's when I question like some of my spiritual guidance, like why was I being put through all of this? Because it doesn't seem very healthy or very productive, or I don't feel like I'm in a state of complete happiness. Or like health, my health and my happiness and my well-being. I'm still trying to search every day. And I'm hearing to relax and enjoy, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And I feel like when I get in a stressful mood, I do want to like eat, like I stop caring about what I eat, or I stop caring about like working out or anything, and I just want to work, like make money, because like money is gonna solve everything. And then my body gets stressed. So it's just really like balancing everything out. There's a little bug that's like flying around in here. But I put some of this vitamin C serum under my eyes. That's from the $5 store. And then I put the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Potion. And then now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. So I'm feeling like hungry a lot. I feel like I can't even fast anymore because of I don't feel like I'm able to do that, because I feel so hungry and I feel thirsty right now, which I did have a little bit of water, but my kidneys are not feeling so good, and I'm thinking, I reflect on how my body feels and how I feel, like my mood and everything, and I feel like it's probably from sugar, because I was eating sugar. Like I'll snack on like gummy bears and stuff when I'm like working. I'll grab like chips and stuff, so it could be like salt and sugar. And then I get stressed out about money and like saving money because of the retirement stuff that I was researching. And I know that I should be saving money for these things. And then I'm trying to figure out a way of like being healthy, working, taking care of my kids, cleaning the house, going through stress with relationships with people. It's just a lot. it's too much. And so if I start thinking about it, I will get really stressed out. So I just have to follow my intuition, and then sometimes I question my intuition, like about the Acorn account, the savings and stuff. I'm like, do I even have money for that? I don't think I even do, because my investments go towards like my inventory to make more money. So I don't even know if that's even, it should be a part of my routine, but I don't know if now is the right time for that. And I just feel like that's why I waited. But I can't just keep waiting. So it's like you have to, like, if you're gonna have retirement, you have to, I had to start like 20 years ago, like 30 years ago or whatever. But I didn't. I mean, I did, but then it just got messed up and lost everything. So when I start thinking about things, it stresses me out. And I think, like, because other people are doing things that I'm not doing, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should be doing those things. And then my intuition and my thoughts are like struggling, like that's not what the plan is. So then I question my spiritual guidance, like, you know, well, my body's not healed. I'm not with my twin flame. This channel doesn't have like a ton of subscribers on it, but I do have like loyal people that watch me. So I'm grateful for everything. I have a job that I can, you know, pay my bills and take care of my kids. And I wasn't worried about retirement. But it was always in the back of my mind, like, and I'm thinking like, oh, these businesses and this stuff is gonna help me. And then I get stressed out about Amazon and like, is this really gonna be making me money, or is it just like gonna stress me out, and should I just rely on DoorDash? And so if I start thinking like that and stressing out about everything, then I'm not going to be feeling good. My body's not going to be feeling good. If I start questioning everything that I'm doing and getting down on myself, then that's when the anxiety's going to kick in. Like when you start questioning everything that you do and feeling bad about yourself. So you just have to trust in your intuition. Because what I'm hearing right now is like, and these are the kind of thoughts that I get, is like, it's like a gamble, but it's your spirituality, it's God, the one that made you, that created all things. So that's the best gamble and bet that you can ever make. So I'm getting like, I don't need to worry about all that. that my spiritual guidance is gonna, you know, do what it needs to do. And the Amazon business is part of my retirement fund. And so I don't need to do and pay other people like commissions and stuff like that. I don't need to. And hopefully the Amazon stuff's gonna work out. And I'm hearing it will. That I'm not going to be left out in the cold, which is hard for me because everybody in my life has left me out in the cold. Whenever I trusted in anything, even with this Earth Healer movement, I kind of feel like in a way it's like failing. But they always say that just keep going, don't give up. And that, you know, there's a reason for everything. And just before you think that things are failing, that things turn around and get better. Hold on a sec. I've been wanting to what do you call this? Like groom my eyebrows. What do you call it? So hold on. Yeah, so I just need to stop stressing out. And I'm actually being visualizing before when I first started this channel and how everything was going so good. I wasn't working as much because I was getting more I had more of a safety net with money and stuff. But it gave me valuable insight as to how to just live and be. And I really would love to get back to that type of space. And so I just need to make little adjustments, and it's gonna be okay. So just, you can talk to yourself and say, you know, just stop stressing out. You're gonna be okay. You can always talk to yourself and be your own therapist. And so I noticed that I'm getting stressed out recently, and I noticed that my body's not feeling too great. So just relax. And a lot of it had to do with the washer and dryer situation, which is ridiculous because why you gotta stress over that? Okay, I'm gonna put some of this Morphe face palette. I can't really pick this up, but yeah, so everything's gonna work out and you're gonna figure it out, and you don't need to stress. You just need to take things as they come. Be present in the moment. And you're going to be okay. No matter what happens, you're going to be okay. And not to give up. Don't give up on yourself or your spiritual guidance. Because only God knows the future and what's gonna happen. And that's the hardest thing about the spiritual journey, is trusting and believing in something that you can't see or feel or touch or taste or smell. But you can see it with your third eye. You can, if you have the sensories, like some psychics can actually smell things and taste things when they're not, like, there's no food around or anything. They can just sense it. So that's what I mean by your senses. Like sensory. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a lip. Just like these videos. It's proof that your spiritual guidance exists and it's working. So if I was doing my makeup and my clothing and everything, and it looked like a disaster when I'm following my guidance, then that means that it didn't work. So if I'm following my guidance and this makeup routine and everything is working, like these videos are like little stories. Okay, this is what I'm getting right now. So imagine like a storybook, right? So these videos are like little storybooks that there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. But your life is a huge storybook. Whoa, confirmation. Your life is a huge storybook. So when you're in the middle of it and it's a mess and a disaster, you can't see the end. But when you watch these little videos that I'm doing, that are my spiritual guidance, it's showing you the whole story. So I can look like a total mess in the beginning and throughout the whole thing, but at the end is the desired result of how come I started to begin with. I started putting on makeup because I wanted to look better. And the end result is me looking better. So there's an intention, there's a process, and then there's an outcome. When I started speaking, I have an intention of helping people and speaking out words of wisdom and advice. And the words are coming out. And everything is flowing naturally. It's not being forced. It's not being questioned. And there's a sense of relief afterwards that I can just go on with my day. I don't need to think about it anymore. It's done. And it worked. And I trusted and I believed. And I had faith that it was going to work. And it actually worked. And when you reflect on your past, you can see your small manifestations and how you trusted the process because maybe it wasn't as important to you as what you're going through right now, but you were able to like let it go and not worry about it, and then it came into fruition. The fruits of your labor were actualized and realized. And I'm getting all these words, you guys. They're just flowing out of my mouth. I'm not having to pause and think about like the right words to say or anything. Hold on. And they're the perfect words. And I've had my twin flame tell me like that certain things that I would say was exactly what he needed to hear at that exact time. And you know, we can get frustrated, we can get overwhelmed, we can get cynical and all that. But you can also logically listen to the advice that I'm giving you right now in all these videos. How am I able to do all these videos and say all these things? Years of experience, yes. But I have no plan of what I'm going to be talking about until I talk. And yes, you can just be smart and well educated and just spit it out. That's what the ego mind wants you to think. That's what this world wants you to think. But if God and the religions and all these there's other God names like Allah and Buddha and Lord Gilgamesh or whatever, I don't know. The Hindu gods, and I don't even know. But if all these religions were right, and I read a fact about like, I don't know whether it's like 70 to 90%. I was going to say like around 80% of people, if you look this up and Google it, you can find out for yourself. But around 80% of people in this world believe in a higher power. Or a religion. Sorry. Not a higher power. That's more like probably 95%. I don't even know. But the point is, I kind of lost train of thought right now. I don't know why. I got this download a long time ago. So I'm kind of like using my logical brain, trying to think while I'm channeling. And when that happens, sometimes I get sidetracked. And it might be for a reason. Okay, so what I was gonna say was I'm trying to do my makeup and do this at the same time. Hold on. There's a reason for this, you guys, and I don't know what it is. I'm hearing like think before you speak. Sometimes I need to think before I speak. So when I talk about religion, I'm hearing it's very sacred and healing. Not to be messed with. But it's corrupted. So it's a very like sensitive topic to people. I'm hearing because you wouldn't know this because you don't have this strong religious household. The family heritage and all that, how it served others and all that. Look at my hair, how cute. Okay, so I'm being allowed to say what I was gonna say now. That like 80% of the people in this world believe in like a religion and follow religious practices. They really have a belief system in like a religion. And so most people, they want to be happy. And wealthy and healthy. They don't want to have war. They want to be able to raise their families without trouble and problems, right? I think that's pretty much like an overall like theme of the world. Like, I'm sure everybody would want world peace. So that's where the disconnect happens. How can we all want world peace? And how can there be war and fighting and killing? Where is that disconnect coming from? And you can say it's the evil people, but where did the evil people come from? And how come we haven't been able to get rid of the evil people when we have prisons and we have governments, systems to get rid of evil people? They're being cultivated in our societies around the world. And in the Bibles and religious books and everything, they talk about how there's good and evil, and that evil is a part of our society and you can't get rid of it. So that's where the disconnect is coming from. Because these religious groups are telling us that it's a part of our society and we are never going to be able to get rid of it. And if you believe in manifestation and spirituality, you have to believe in something in order for it to happen. There's peaceful societies because people believe in no guns and no violence. That's how come you're able to have a peaceful society. It's a common thought process. So if religions are telling you that there's evil people in the world, and that's just the way it is. I'm not sure like what verse or anything. I'm hearing Jeremiah or Josiah, I don't even know. But cuz I'm not like into like religious texts that I can even speak on it. But there might be a story or something with a person named that. But I'm hearing the Gilgamesh again, the Hindu god. Keep hearing that, like Lord Gilgamesh. Sun god or something like that. I keep hearing different things like healing and just, I don't even know. So if religious groups are infiltrating our minds across the world, this ancient practice, these ancient practices of religion, which we can all agree that they're ancient practices. Oh shoot, I just put it in the wrong thing. I just put the brush in like a darker color, so I'm gonna have to darken the other side now. That's interesting because it's trying to match my clothes because it knows that I like to match. That's so funny. Literally my brush just went into it. I didn't actually I wasn't thinking about it. So that's very I call it like pushy intuitive. It's like forcing my hand. Just like when it stops my train of thought, you know? It's like forcing me to stop. Okay, that was way darker than what I wanted, but it's fine. I'm getting to do it underneath as well. I'm hearing it's okay to marry the dark and the light. That this outfit is dark and my hair and my skin is light, and it's gonna go together beautifully. And I'm just getting an image of the twin flame and the symbolism, the yin yang symbolism, the black and the white, and the meshing of the two symbols together. So if these religious texts are throwing everybody off, because it's ancient scriptures that were tainted by religious groups in order to gain control over people and have them do what they wanted them to do and follow what they wanted them to follow. Just putting some black eyeshadow on this brush and creating like a line. A wing. The day I met my twin flame, this is crazy. I never thought of this before. I was wearing black. I remember that. And I'm hearing he was wearing white. So we were able to like swap energies. That's what I'm hearing. To come into union. And then from that day on, the color, we were off. The colors were even off. I wonder if he wears white and I wear black. If that helps us. Because he's like the darker twin. And I'm the lighter twin. Interesting. Because he was a painter and he was wearing all white as a painter. That's good for him to wear all white. Oh my god, I just got some under my eye here. And it's okay for me to like be darker. Because it helps him become light. It shows him the darkness within him. Showing him that he needs to be light. Okay, that looks really dark. I'm getting like it's not easy to marry the two because of like, look at the fallout that got under my eyes from all this dark shadow. So you need to do it differently. You can't do it the same as the normal way. And you have to keep like trying again and again to make it work. Very cool. Ow. I just got like a twinge in the back of my head. I'm getting that I need to use the sponge. I'm getting like all kinds of little messages. Like how you might think that my life is easy, but like I have time to do whatever I want, but I have to work I have a lot of things going on. And I have to juggle all of it, and I have to do the work. So I don't know who thinks that I mean, I've kind of heard my twin say things like that, like you have all the time to do stuff, like you have time, when I'm working like 50 to 75 hours a week and maintaining my health and my body. I haven't even really been working out because I need to make money for my bills because I had certain problems come up. So, and that keeps happening all the time. Spirit is like forcing me to take care of and have these things happening to build me up. And I love the makeup. Loving it. I'm going to do some eyebrow. This is the Maybelline Express Brow. So, for instance, if I sleep in and get to a late start, that means that I have to work later. So I might have to work till midnight, 2 a.m. Last night I worked till, I think, like 2 a.m. Yeah, I came home at like 2 a.m. And my son was outside sitting on the porch waiting for me to get home. And I had no clue because his phone died. And he was just sitting there waiting for me. And I felt really bad. But I didn't know that. There's no way that I would have known that that happened. So I had no idea because he doesn't communicate. I had no idea. So I can't take on that burden of feeling bad because I had no idea. That's for him to think about, like maybe he should let me know or something, or take different actions if that ever were to happen again. I completely forgot what I was talking about, but like, because I'm like, why was I talking? I don't know if the story about my son had anything to do with the other story that I was talking about. But I was kind of thinking about my twin flame when I was talking about that, because there's a lot of similarities between my twin flame and my sun. I've noticed that there's a correlation going on there. So this is my outfit. I don't even know if it matches. That's what I was trying to think. I think it's the same color. And then I cleaned my slides. They're just like tan, and my watch band is tan. And that's my look today. So I'm hearing like not to be stressed out. Whenever you start feeling like that, just remind yourself that you're being spiritually guided. I'm hearing I don't need to use the Acorn account and to stop it, and that to pursue Amazon and what I'm doing and just grow naturally, and everything's gonna be okay. So hopefully that helped you guys today as well, because it helped me. And I'll talk to you guys again next time. Peace, love, and light. Bye.